The AMIGA is a component system used for terminating pipe guard self-regulating heating cables. The kit consists of a pipe stanchion that will receive up to 3 heaters, a junction box complete with terminal blocks to receive up to 3 heaters and power, a plug to insert into the side entry here should power not be used, Drexan supplied wrench, which you can use on the connector and the ground clamp, and 1 core sealer. If you require extra core sealers, they are sold separately. Prior to installing the cable, we cut it at a 45-degree angle, and we ensure that the cable connectors are flush with the shoulder on the stanchion. We insert our cable pushing up through the grommet, having a minimum of 9 inches. After mounting the stanchion to the pipe, we want to ensure that our cable is over top of the pipe straps, not underneath, to prevent any damage to the cable. The next step is we compress the grommet by screwing down the connectors, and with the Drexan supplied tool, using the junction box, we want to ensure that all the connectors are flush. After ensuring that the compression nuts are all flush, we take our knife and we score and cut the outer jacket around the top of the compression nut, ensuring that we don't damage the braid by cutting through too deep. Measuring 1 inch up, we place a layer of tape, which will serve as not only a guide, but will keep the braid in place during the rest of the installation. The next step is to measure 1/2 inch up from the top of the tape and remove the braid. The next step is to remove the inner jacket from the core, and we cut around the braid cut back. Exposing the core. After trimming the ground braid back to the top of the tape, we want to re-expose the bus wires and remove the outer core. The next step is to mount our junction box. Before we put on our ground connectors, we want to ensure that we've opened up the channel by backing the screw off as far as possible. Using the Drexan supplied tool, we want to tighten down these ground nuts, compressing the grommet between the junction box and the pipe stanchion. Once we have our ground nuts on and we ensure that compression has been made between the stanchion and the junction box, we want to capture our ground braid by tightening down the screw. Then the next step is to install our core sealer. Once the core sealer has been installed, trim your bus wires to the appropriate length to make your electrical connection to the terminal block. If this AMIGA is to be used for a splice or a tee without power, please ensure that the supplied plug is installed on the side of the junction box.